My name's Dan. I'm going to tell you about a project called Half Cats, A Partial History. Half Cats began, for me at least, about 3 years ago. I saw this photo of a cat and it was supposedly chopped in half because of Google Street View. The internet later found out it was indeed a hoax. I met Erwin Hobbs in a bookbinding course and he told me half cats are real. They walk among us.
If I take a map of the world and I put pinpoints on every location that we have a reported half-cat sighting, by recognizing what the pattern is on the map, you can then try to project or predict where the next sightings might be reported from.
I thought he was crazy. A couple weeks later, brought in books, magazines, almost 100 photographs of half cats, and I was sold.
This one is really incredible. This was a half cat sighting actually in Sweden. As you can see, perfectly preserved skeleton of a half cat, okay, which is pretty compelling evidence. So
this was submitted to you. You haven't actually seen this skeleton yourself?
Yes, actually I have. Yeah, research. It was probably about 3 years ago. We were actually out there, so we actually saw this one. So yep. So that's one, and then of course we have a variety of half cat pictures here. We've got that's probably one of the best, clearest ones we've had. All this information is now starting to come together for the first time. It existed before, but it was segregated in bits and pieces, different pockets. But now we're able to start drawing this all together. And that's what I'm hoping to do in this book, is actually to bring it together, complete story. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah. What I'd like to, I've shown you some of the pictures, but what I'd like to do is actually read the first page for you, because I think it encapsulates what I'm trying to cover in the book here. Yeah, page about James Alexander, troubled visionary. On June 23rd, 1908, James Alexander, a loving husband and a promising young academic, saw something that excited his scientific imagination, and it set him down the course to professional ridicule and personal destruction. A cat with no hind legs. His science was biased, the result of deep obsession, but the world of cat science remains in his debt. So, yep. All right, good luck with the project, and thanks again for your support and understanding. I'm looking for the big goal, the big payoff here, which is the half cat. Okay, I think anything less than a half cat or anything more than a half cat in this situation is I'm not interested in. So, yep.
Erwin Hobbs died tragically while camping, but he left us his manuscript in his knapsack. The knapsack didn't fall off the cliff with him. We have his manuscript. He's no longer with us, but Half Cat Science is in the form of a book. If you donate just $5,000, we can bring his book to the public arena. Typically you'll find them at nighttime, but you know, we'll take our chances. They avoid people. From the little I know about half cats, I know that they like to hide in darker places. Like just in the time that it took me to get here, it would have run away. These half cats are actually pretty quick. They would avoid a grate like that. 2 legs. It's efficient for walking, but you lose one and you're a goner. No, I don't see any signs of any cat or half cat. Probably a bit too spiky. Kickstarter, there are about 80,000 books about cats, yet there is only one book about half cats. We need your help to advance half-cat science and make this book a reality.